What's the craziest accusation you've ever gotten? I was at the playground with my 3-year-old son and he wanted ice cream. When I said no, he went full nuclear meltdown, screaming, picking the works. I picked him up to leave and he started yelling, "Put me down and I want my mommy." Plot twist, I am his mommy. This lady with a perfect mom, Bob, marches up to us and stands between me and the exit. "Excuse me, what are you doing with that child?" I thought she was concerned about his tantrum. "So," I said, "just dealing with a case of ice cream disappointment." She crosses her arms and goes, "I think you need to put him down right now. My son is still screaming bloody murder." So I'm like, "Ma'am, I'm his mother." "Sure you are. That's why he's begging for his mommy." She pulls out her phone. "I've already texted my husband to block your car and I'm calling the police." At this point, my anxiety kicks into overdrive. I've always had this irrational fear of being accused of something I didn't do. Probably stems from when I was 8 and my mom blamed me for breaking her favorite vase when it was actually our cat. By now, a small crowd is watching. My son stops crying for a second, points at her phone and asks, "A game?" Then resumes screaming even louder, auditioning for a horror movie. 2 guys approach, looking ready to intervene. I'm frantically digging through my diaper bag for proof while still holding my thrashing toddler, the bag that somehow holds everything except what I need right now, like Mary Poppins' purse, but with more granola bar crumbs and uncapped markers. The woman yells, "She's kidnapping this child!" And now everyone's staring. A police car that happened to be driving by pulls into the parking lot because of course there's a cop driving by at this exact moment. My luck hasn't been this bad since I wore white to my period surprise party. My son, sensing my distress, decides to smack me right in the face and yell, "Bad, want ice cream. Thanks for the support, kid." I finally find my wallet and pull out our mother-son pass from the zoo with our picture. The officer walks over and the woman immediately starts telling him I'm abducting a child. She's using hand gestures like she's directing air traffic, pointing between me and my son like she's connecting invisible dots of criminal activity. Meanwhile, I'm standing there looking like a complete mess. Hair that hasn't seen shampoo in 3 days. Shirt decorated with what might be applesauce or possibly snot. The dark circles under my eyes that have been there since labor. My son chooses this exact moment to stop crying, looks at the cops at me and says clear as day, "That's my mommy. She's mean. No ice cream." The officer tries not to laugh, while Karen, Patricia, turns red like tomato that's been sitting in the sun red. The crowd disperses, looking disappointed. There's no drama. They wanted a Law and Order episode and got a canceled sitcom instead. The lady just walks away without apologizing. Not even a my bad or an awkward smile. Nothing. Just straightens her cardigan and power walks to her minivan like she didn't just try to have me arrested. The cop asks if I'm okay and I'm trying not to cry from the stress. I've been holding it together through diaper blowouts, sleep regressions, and finding Cheerios in my bra, but this might be what breaks me. My voice does that weird wobble thing as I mutter, "Yeah, fine. Just another Tuesday, right?" He offers my son a sticker from his pocket and whispers to me, "For what it's worth, my kids call my wife mean mommy all the time too." Last week, my daughter told her preschool teacher that mommy keeps her in a cage. He winks. It was a playpen. I laugh through what might be the beginning of tears, or possibly a nervous breakdown. My son, now completely calm and angelic looking, happily puts the police sticker on his forehead and says, "Ice cream now," because apparently nothing happened. The betrayal, the drama, the near arrest, all forgotten at the prospect of frozen sugar. And that's how I ended up buying my son ice cream after all.